Some things I said, I don't want you to live so straight instead. And I paid a price. In the morning we'll both be good and gone, and the world will continue moving on. But I swear that there ain't no other one. Just stay alive. And I don't mean to be the guy that wanna push you to the side. And all the light and not the lie, you know. So when I leave your shit alright, you're running circles in your head. Baby, I'm just trying to stay ahead. Ooh, just stay alive. I'm not saying you died to go. But it's something you died to know. Stay alive. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. It's just something you got to know. Just stay alive. I'm far from home, no place to go, but I don't feel cold. I've been so blind, just lost my mind. But all I have lost, I find. Your face reminds me of these games, the memories don't erase. I'll never be the same anymore. I'm on the highest top with no control. And you done. I open my eyes, do you remember me? I carried on. Through all of these years, you've been my fantasy.
Good morning, friends. Good morning. What did I just say? Goodness. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? All right. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on. We're still in Colonia. Let's see if our ship came in.
Welcome back, Commander.
Welcome back, Commander.
You have no missions at this time.
Gonna move G19 back.
You are pledged to Aisling Duval.
All
You
systems
have served for over
prepared.
82.5 weeks and are at rank 1 with no accumulated merits. Docking complete. Reminder, you have a limpet controller but are not carrying any limpets. You are docked at Surface Outpost, Broadcasting Bay, on Signalis 12A, in the Signalis system.
Alright, sweet. That looks good. Hey Sam, how's it going? Good to see ya. We're still in Signalis. Just moving some stuff around, trying to get the little guy up and around. Let me refresh this to make sure. Twitch has been acting a little bit weird lately. There we go, we can see it. Awesome. Yeah, I think I like it there. I think that works. Welcome to the chill zone. Good luck with midterms. I'm assuming they're fairly shortly. Oh, our beluga made it, boys. First one is tomorrow. Do you mean, because I know it's late night there for you, do you mean tomorrow is in like 12 hours? If so, definitely good luck. Oh god, I hit the wrong button.
Standard maintenance completed.
There she is.
Mothballing Signalis rest and moving to Space Whale.
Space whale.
Docking complete.
I love space whale. $11 hours? Okay, I believe in you, my dude. Look at this big boy. Alright, we're gonna store a bunch of these. We don't need any of these.
You have stored a 2D fixed missile rack.
Okay, it says something about Inara, but I disabled Inara? Right? Oh, gosh, I didn't. I never hit. Okay. There we go. Sorry, we're getting it sorted out. I was trying to disable Inara stuff on here, but obviously it didn't work out. Bro, don't overthink. I believe in you. You got this.
You have stored a 2D fixed missile rack.
You like the big boy? I love the big boy. So you got the 3 big boys: the Anaconda, the Cutter, and the Corvette. And this is big boy number 4, called the Beluga. I love big boy number 4. He's slow
You have stored a
and
2C
he's
fixed
hot,
plasma accelerator.
but he's hot. He looks good. Wait till we get him out of the spaceship.
You have stored a 2C fixed plasma accelerator.
Now he doesn't jump as far as my other boy, but that's fine. We're gonna try to make him lighter
You have
weight.
stored a 2C fixed plasma accelerator.
Alright, and we're gonna give him, we need a beam laser.
You have purchased a 2D fixed beam laser for 292,032 credits.
What's the biggest boy? So technically this one is the widest and the longest. But the biggest in size of hull mass is the Imperial Cutter. Which I had one of those. Those are like over $1 billion to fully fit out. So this one's quite a bit cheaper. But he's a really big boy. Not including carriers. Heat sinks. Yes, we want all the heat sinks in case we get a hot boy. Okay, we can't do outfitting here, which is fine. We're gonna have to go to Colonia, to Jacques. Look at all these passenger cabins. We're gonna just store them all, just in case we ever need them while we're here.
Stored a 6C first-class passenger cabin.
Am I being louder than normal? Hello? I'm sorry.
You have stored a 6C first-class passenger cabin.
Yo! I think the music's louder in my ears.
You have stored a 6C first-class passenger cabin.
It's an hour later here, so...
You have stored a 4E economy class passenger cabin. You have stored a 3E economy class passenger cabin. You have stored a 3E economy class passenger cabin. You have stored a 3E economy class passenger cabin.
Today starts my weird work
stored a 3E
schedule
economy class
where I go in
passenger
at
cabin.
noon. Yeah, I go in at noon. And sell that. And
You have
I
stored
get
a
off
1E
at 8
advanced
o'clock
docking
at night.
computer. You have purchased a 1E Super Cruise Assist for 8,893 credits. From Police System Authority Vessel, negative, tower, I'm bingo on fuel, RTV. You have purchased a
Yeah,
1C detailed surface
it's
scanner
fun
for
times.
243,750 credits.
Alright. Let's hop this bad boy over to... We got a 6A fuel scoop. Okay, that's the biggest we can go. We're gonna hop this guy over to Colonia and see what else we can do. Colonia. Look at all these places over here. Oh gosh. Where's Jacques? There's Jacques. Okay, let's double check our fire groups here. He does have passenger rooms. Okay. So legitimately, he had passenger rooms, I just sold them. But this guy can hold 2 people. So you know where Nerif was on the other day? This one can hold 2 versus 1. We can also have little fighters that come out and fly around. So that's going to be the pro, is if we ever want to play with peeps, we can have people like little fighter guys, and somebody can sit in a fighter and fly around with us. That's the ultimate reason why we're going with this. Plus, I think he's just prettier. Oh, we do need a detailed surface scanner, you're right. Okay. Fighter boys are fun. Alright, let me put this up to the surface so you can see what he looks like. Once we get all the internals done, I'm gonna go ahead and fix the outsides. And we'll choose what colors and stuff like that. Exactly. Well, the fighter boys, you can pew-pew, but we're not really going to be pew-pewing with them. Because there won't be anything to pew-pew. Look at this bad boy. Look at the space whale. Right now he's just a straight silver. We'll be changing some of his colors. But he's a big boy. So you would think like up top's where you sit. No, this is actually where I'm sitting, down here. The top part is where everybody else sits. And you have like a really cool view up top.
From Police System Authority Vessel, patrol craft checking in. Pre-flight checks complete. I'm heading out. Docking plan screen.
Ship disengaged. Please leave when ready.
It even sounds like a whale when you boost. Did you hear that? It's basically an observation deck, basically. Only thing is this thing gets really hot. So like my heat right now, my other one's meant for exploring. This one's not meant too much. We're at 41% already. Engage jump.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
And it's a little bit slower to like jump, so. But we're already up to 66%. So it's pretty toasty.
Jump in progress.
Jumping to next
Space Whale is in
system.
transit to the Colonia system. Colonia is an independent cooperative with a population of 450,000 people. Jakes is the immediate faction. There are 89 orbital stations and 3 planetary stations in this system.
Well, that shouldn't be an issue because we're not like jumping in and out, in and out.
Ready.
Notable stellar phenomena detected. Information. The Jakes is
Scanning
investing in its
now.
infrastructure and the people of Colonia is experiencing civil unrest. Listening post detected.
It also has a
Maximum fuel.
huge ass fuel tank. So you know my other ship, how much fuel it could hold? It was a 32-ton fuel tank. This one has an 128-ton. So it's huge. So the fuel scoop's actually better on this one, but it takes forever to fill up because it uses so much fuel. But also, it's a pro if you need to do a lot of jumps. You don't have to do anything with that. I need to do full broadside with weapons. Bro, that would be pretty sweet. You can't technically do broadsides on this, but if you had turreted guys, anybody with turrets could shoot off sideways if you wanted. Just throw full cannons on it. The inside's pretty... So see, this is technically where you'd sit. I'm sitting, I'm pointing. I'm sitting in the middle, and then the 2 guys would sit to the sides. But like if you were actually one of the passengers in game, you would sit up top. Three-quarter impulse.
I'm engaging engines at 75%.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The only problem with this guy is he barely fits in what they call the mail slot of the stations, so you have to be very careful docking him. Because he will get, his back fins will get stuck a lot. But he is a pretty boy. Look at the reflection of the stars off the canopy. We're gonna definitely have to unclutter this interior. Yo, I definitely do not judge you at all. Hello, buddy. God, I was gonna try to say your name, and there's a lot of numbers, so I'm gonna call you Piot. How you doing, buddy? We finally got our beluga. Let's go finish her up before we take her out of Colonia.
Drop to normal space post to orbit starport. Jake Station.
So she boosts quite a bit, but we have like dirty drives on this. We're not going to have those for very long. Peter? I mean, I guess the IO, I would have said PR. But Peter works. I'm not good at the reading. Everybody can tell me that.
Landing pad 9 is at 8 o'clock here. As you enter with the green light
Ah.
on the right.
Well, there we go. Now I have learned. Thank you, my dude. Welcome, Peter. Alright, landing pad 9, boys. Power to shields.
Transferring power to shields.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
Alright, we get a big boy pad now. Also, we have to go in straight. Deploy landing gear.
Lowering gear.
So the visibility is wonderful up top, but not so much where you're going.
Docking complete.
Repairs, fuel, weapons, check.
Maximum fuel.
Oh,
Request
you
complete.
are completely okay, Peter. We have people from all over the place. I just don't know Polish. So, welcome. Enjoy. Alright. To the outfitting. Alright. So as much as I love those thrusters, do we have Ds? We do have Ds. We can get better.
You have purchased a 7D thrusters for 185-2108 credits, and sold a 7A thrusters for 45006196 credits.
$50.57, $50.83. Alright.
You have purchased a 6D power distributor for 216,883 credits, and sold a 6A power distributor for 304,991.
Focus crystals in large quantities. Bro, focus crystals are a pain to find. Let me see if there's a way you can get it easily. I think there's a place, I think you can go to Dav's Hope. But let me double check. If you go to... Okay, so me doing a quick Google. Yes, I know exactly what the victory looks like, my dude. It's wonderful. So if you go there, my dude, if you go there, what you do is you drop in on the nav beacon, use your FSS scanner, scan for all the signal sources, and drop on the high grades. Apparently that system has a lot more high grades than normal, and with those high grades, the crystals, you'll find a lot more. Hopefully that makes sense. And it is Glorious Sam. I've seen it. It's one of the famous boys. Okay, fighter hangars. Oh, that's a cargo rack. Exactly.
You have purchased a 6D fighter hangar for 182-2607 credits.
Okay, we need this one, the Trident. And then... I have one of these. You have a Federal Corvette? Yo, the Corvette's wonderful. I love the Corvette.
You have purchased a 6G planetary vehicle hangar for 673,920 credits.
We can hold 4 SRVs now. And then we need AMFU, which we can choose the expensive one, and then turn it off.
Auto field maintenance unit for 149228864 credits.
So we still have like 4 empty compartments. We do need a repair limpet if we have those out here. Yes. What is the highest class they go? 3A. So we'll drop down to a 3 to get that. Although, does it really matter which one we take? Because we can make infinite limpets.
You have purchased a 1D repair limpet controller for 1,170 credits.
Alright, what else is going to be nice to have? I have a surface scanner already. We don't need a hatch breaker. We don't need an interdictor. Maybe a collection limpet, but I don't think we're going to need any of those. I guess cargo racks? Like, let's throw a 16-ton in.
You have purchased a 40 cargo rack for 33,470 credits.
Yo, my Federal, I think, is almost the same way, but I always swap in and out either my beams or for plasmas. Efficient plasmas, so you can shoot them off a lot. Those are wonderful. Why do I need more than one rover? So, if I'm out and I accidentally crash one, Sam, you don't get it back till you dock again. And if we're going to be out where there's nowhere to dock, you'll never have a rover again. So the more the better, just in case I fuck one up. Just to be safe. Plus, you can make them pretty colors. I think that's all I need. Okay, so if we throw 5D on here, we'll be overcharged by 8.14 megawatts. So how much does my optional pull? I mean, you're not wrong, Sam, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. It pulls 3.26 megawatts. So let's do this. If I store this,
You have stored a 6A auto field maintenance unit.
we'll put it back on in a second, but now I know what my power draw is without it. So if I come up to power plant and choose 5D, we're still over by 4.88, so we need a 6D. And that's over by 1, which will be fine because we can turn off the other stuff. So we'll exchange for that.
You have purchased a 6D power plant for 468,401 credits, and sold a 6A power plant for 11382,139 credits.
That's fine. We can turn stuff off if we need to repair.
You have retrieved a 6A auto field maintenance unit from storage.
Alright, I think we're good. Before we do livery, let's do some engineering. We hit the wrong button. So first thing, how many guns could I put on this? 5. I'm only having 1, but you could do 5. Bro, the bronze skin is actually really sweet for the Corvette. Honestly, all the bronze stuff is really nice. Only 5 on this bad boy. Yeah, he doesn't have too much, but then again, he's not a fighter. He's meant to like fly through Super Cruise and deliver people to their places. Okay. Can I do anything else with the FSD? Probably not. No. We can jump that one a little bit. Just give us every little boost possible. Come on. That'll work. Power plants, is this overcharged? No, low emissions. Awesome. That's what we really need. So on a fighter, how many can you stick on? So you can't customize the fighter. Are you talking about like a ship with a fighter? So the little fighter boys that we have, they only have like 2 weapons at a time, but they're the same type. If you're talking about like an actual ship that's meant to do combat, it depends on the ship. Some of them have bigger guns, but some of them have more. I think the most guns in the game is on the Federal gunship, which has like 12 hardpoint slots. That or the type 10, which has like 10 or 12, which is a lot. They're very nice. Efficient. Is it a good idea to overcharge the power plant? It is if you need the power, my dude. On mine, I'm going for efficient because the Beluga runs very hot. He's very hot. So the cooler he can be, the better when I'm jumping. Now, I am already below like what it needs for power-wise, but I can turn stuff off if I need to run the AMFU. So it's not a big deal for me. These are dirty drives, yeah? We don't want to do that because that's going to make it hot. We don't care if we drive slow. In the Corvette, it depends on the rest of your build. If you have a need for power, then it doesn't hurt. You have a boosted shield. It could help. It just depends on if you want that or not. Like, the more power could be nice, but there's also pros to everything else. I think we're fully engineered, right? So we have power. We didn't want to do engines because that'll make it too hot. We did the shield gen up to 1, but we don't want to do too much. FSD is on there. Beam lasers are on there. I think we're good. We had a D-class shield, right? I didn't actually check that. It is D-class. Okay, good. I think we're good. We got 49.18 out of it, which isn't bad. Jump range need to be to get to Beagle Point. Double checking what I need to get to Beagle Point. I think 33 would be reasonable. Okay, so we can do it with a 49, no problem. If you have that deployed, then you're completely fine. The only time I would ever overcharge it, my dude, is if your power is exceeding what you need without turning things off. But if you can turn things off and not have an issue, honestly, I never overcharge it unless, like, I actually need it. Or, like you said, if you have thermal vents, if you can generate heat and throw heat onto your enemies, that's a pro, but that's kind of a weird meta build because you could also take damage yourself. You gotta be a little bit careful. Alright, boys, are you ready? Sam, are you still here? I have actually done it all minigun. Sorry, I didn't see that. I have done all miniguns before, which is pretty sweet. Okay, Sam. So you remember how we were going to do the thing where people get to pick? Well, nobody else is here that's normal, so are you ready to pick the livery for my ship? The colors? Remember how we were going to have a competition? Well, I decided you just get to do it. Because you're my mod now. Ooh, I like that. We'll do the SRVs in a second. Alright, but first let me go ahead and take these off. I mean, the shield banks are definitely nice to have. The power wouldn't hurt because you're going to need the recharge, but you're going to get toasty. I had Uranus in my ship. Alright, real quick, let me buy this ship kit. Let's customize her up. A little spoiler in the back. Little lips. I kind of like that. Adds like a weird little lip to the observation deck. Okay, I don't like that. That's kind of cool. Ooh, is that another wing? Bro, another wing is always nice. Or a lower wing. Let's go... lower wing? Let's have like a jet cone boost out the back. Ooh, that gives it like a more reinforced bottom. We got like a weird lip there. Or we can throw extra wing layers on. Alright, Sam. What color do we go with, fam? Am I allowed to see like where else? Okay, what we have to do, hold on, we have to go back to the main menu real quick before we can see any of this, because it doesn't let us do a preview here. Let's go to the main menu. All right. Is this going to give us a better way to look at it? No? Okay, well, Sam, hopefully you can look close and see these pictures over here on the side. Black and gold? Eek. So what color are you thinking for, Sam? Do you have a specific color in mind? I've always really liked this red one where it has like red and blue on it. We can't really see it till we choose and then go out. This one has gold and black. All blue. There's some fancy ones in here. Emissaries. Expeditions. Prestige. Interesting. Sheer line. We got like just basic colors. I really like this one. I'll show you what it looks like. You like gray next to gold. So here's gold. Which one are you talking about? Do I have to go down further? Is it a further down gold, Sam? Wow. This one here. Or down further. Next to the bright gold. I don't see a bright gold is my problem. Is it near the top? Because that's like yellow, right? I can't see colors. Is it towards the top of the page or the bottom of the page? Next to this one. So this one here? Or is it the one on the other side? This one. That one? All right, cool. Let me add some more money real quick. And then we'll do that. Real quick. Do. Oh, well, that didn't work out, so let me go to Steam real quick and try this. GG. I sure am. I do. Plus, I play way too much of this game, so I don't mind. Alright. So, it should have popped in, we just have to refresh. So let's go back to the home page, and I know which one you want. Okay, it should pull up soon. We can go back in game because we know which one we want. We just need to refresh it.
Welcome back, Commander. You currently have no
Yeah,
missions.
R.I.P.
You are docked at Orcus Star Fort, Jake Station, in the Colonia system. Docking complete. Reminder, you have a limpet controller but are not carrying any limpets.
We really don't have enough power. I need more power. You're not wrong. Alright, we may have to... Let me see here real quick. How much can I do for the lightweights again? Did I use all mine? 290. Oh, I can do quite a few. Okay, we may have to swap the power supply in. We may need something bigger. Which is unfortunate because that's going to lose our jump range, but... The only problem with this big boy here is he weighs more. But that's maybe what we need.
You have purchased a 6D power plant for 421,5607 credits.
That's fine.
And sold a 6D power plant for 468,401 credits.
Yeah, he is a big boy. You right, you right. Let's make sure we can run with what we've got and we keep checking back. So, we want AMFU off. We want beam lasers off. And those should be the only two things I have off. I'll keep that on. If we do that, we've got plenty of power. Like we're at 88%. So let's just keep checking as we go. Because the cooler we can make them, the better. He's at 91% now. Okay. What's he at now? 94. Perfect. You gotta keep him a cold boy. Yeah, 110% if I turn that on. Which is fine because we can have that on and off whenever we want it. Alright. That'll have to do. Alright, back to the color Sam wanted. Our monies hasn't come in yet. I'll wait for this to show up. We may stick with the white and blue and red one, my dude, till the money comes in, and then we'll change it. Because it says it could take up to 24 hours. So, white, blue, red it is for now. And then we'll swap them. Does that sound good? Here, we'll have you do a sub. How about this? Instead, why don't you choose? Do we have red laser boys and blue thrusters, or red thruster boys and blue laser boys? Do we want the trails coming out, because it's going to be a red and blue, to be either red or blue? Which one? Blue thrusters, red lasers? Deal. Alright, let's get these up. It's no longer a commercial freighter, it is instead an explorer. Alright, we'll take her out, see how she looks. Look at that color right there. I think we're going to change this to white. And which one are we running this? You know what? I kind of like the star. Does white or black look better? I can't decide. I feel like white kind of looks like they stenciled it into the ship. And there's no black on the other logo, I think. You like the grayish one? We can take a look at the gray one. I didn't even think about gray.
Identification is Romeo Sierra Charlie Sierra.
Maybe a good in-between. Oh, it is a nice in-between, my dude. I usually never use gray. But it matches with, like, the logo of the other side. Yeah, I did the star one. I'm gonna leave these white. I feel like, well, maybe not, because I was hoping it would like blend in like they stenciled it. but it doesn't. Okay, cockpit is super clean. Let me go ahead and fix up the fighters real quick. So what we're gonna do with the cockpit is every time we find a bioscan or something, we're gonna choose like something to put on the dashboard like we found it. Or if we find an Earthlight that we put our name on, something like that. You have Imperial Star Destroyer vibes? Bro, wait till we fly this bad boy. Okay, so we're gonna need a red one and a blue one. So we'll grab Pulse Red. And we'll throw blue lasers on it. And then we're gonna grab a Pulse Blue and put red lasers on it. There we go. We need them to complement the ship. Okay. And then we'll grab a white one. Just because pure white always looks good. And we'll throw white lasers on it. The blue thrusters, red turbo lasers. Bro, you're not wrong, actually. Yo, is this next? That was a Christmas song? Question mark? Okay. What color do we make this last one? Maybe like a rusty one? Like, ooh, rusted. Rusted. Got a chrome. I kind of like the rusty ones. Where's the other corroded? We have 1 and 4. Maybe that's the only 2 we bought. Or we got black. Sam, do we go with all black or do we go with a rusty one? You like the all black? Bro, that's salmon. The salmon's kind of nice, actually. Alright, black it is. It's a ninja boy. And we're going to throw... Why not? Let's be extra. Purple on it. He'll be like our special... Oh, not ranger. He'll be our special boy. Alright, and then we have these outfitted already. He's blue and orange, which will look pretty sweet. And then this guy's just all blue. Alright, sweet. Are we ready to head back out? Let's double check, make sure everything's good. We got an AMFU in case we need it. We have a beam laser in case we need to interact with stuff. We got a flight hangar. Cargo hatch. Where's our repair limpets? There they are. Okay, whew. Make sure we got that. Let's see, make sure we got all this set up. So we got a discovery scanner and this down there. Perfect. We got a repair limpet controller. We'll take that on if we need it. Double check. We got flight assists on. Hyper cruise. Dethrottle off. Super cruise assist. We can turn on auto throttling. Very nice. We'll see how that works. Orbit lines are on. Display clock is on. That's fine. And we can get 48 light years out of it. That's not too bad. It's like 5 less than our last one, but that's fine. Rebuy cost is 8 mil. But yeah, I think we've got everything we need. Let me go show you how the fighters work. Let's get out of here. See how it handles. There's another big boy coming in. There she is. Look at her.
Docking clamp screen. Reminder, you have a limpet controller but are not carrying any limpets.
And we're gonna have to wait in queue, boys. Don't hit me. She is. Bro, Orca, you gotta wait your turn. We're trying to get out. Let's see if we can get her through the mail slot. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. Ooh. She's a bit rough. Let's make sure we clear the fire zone. Let's come on over here. Right? She can actually turn pretty quickly if we need her to. She's not bad. Alright, where's this place over here? Let me show you this. Oh, I'm in a no-fire zone. Alright, let me clear a no-fire zone real quick. No fire zone left. There we go.
Fighter deployed.
If you haven't seen one of these little fighters, they're awesome. What's really cool is we can get a nice outside look at the ship. This is one of like the super high-tech, rare ones you can get. That you have to go research on different planets out in the black. These are always fun to get, but they're extremely hard. But let me show you why they're cool. It does have the pew-pews. And it's super maneuverable. It's a fun little ship. Request docking.
Fighter redocked.
It does. It is pretty much identical. Yeah, that's a carrier dog tier. You can actually find these. If you remember back like a few months ago, we found some and we docked on some. They've got landing pads on top. This one's in for maintenance, it looks like. But look, these are landing pads, Sam. And these can be player owned. Players can buy these, but they're crazy expensive. I don't own one. Just because they have like weekly maintenance upkeep, and I'm not anywhere to keep money in to upkeep them. Alright, let's grab a picture. Alright. So before we head out, I guess let's plot our route. Back to exploration, boys. Unless there's anything else you want me to do here. So you can't fly it, you can tell it where to jump. It's not something that you fly, but you can land on it and go about doing it that way. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, they're still pretty cool though. Alright, I'm pulling up my map on my second screen. Figuring out where we want to go. Bro, so they don't actually fight, but the thing is, it's like a station, so if you mess with it, it will just insta-destroy you. Can I show you how third person, how my ship turns? I can do that. So if I just rotate, it does this. But most of the time I go turn it like this, if that's what you're asking. It's very drifty, but you can just rotate in place. It's got these, see those little side thrusters? It doesn't turn very well. Up and down is pretty good though, which is usually why I pull side to side. It's an interesting boy. Alright, so the first place we're going is actually real close by. And then we'll head out from there. Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
From Pirate Richard Williams, let's see what you are carrying. From Pirate Richard Williams, next time you should fill your hold with gold.
But, Sam, the real question is, would it take that much thrust? Because, let's be honest, there's nothing holding me down. So it doesn't depend on really how big it is. It'll still move. What's not realistic is me having inertial dampeners on and it's turning off without having to thrust the other way.
Scanning now.
Neutron star A is uncommon and notable, with an extremely high average density of over 184 quadrillion kilograms per cubic meter.
It's a rave boy.
Planet AB1 is remarkable, with an unusually elongated and incredibly inclined orbit, an unusually high mass at 5.6 times Earth's, and an unusually high radius of well over 9,500 kilometers.
That's true, you're not wrong. Yeah, we want to make sure we don't hit any white dwarfs. Alright, here we go, boys. Oh, 100%. I love that stuff.
Frame shift drive
Okay.
boosted by 400%.
Engage jump.
Making the jump to light speed.
So its travel speed is still pretty cold, but when it jumps, it still gets pretty warm. Which is fine, because look how big this ship is.
Jump in progress. Space Whale is heading to the EOL Pro A-AH-162 system. Caution, black hole detected. This is your first visit to this system.
Black hole boys.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit. Scanning now.
This black hole is rare and interesting, with an incredibly high solar mass of over 48.5 times sols and an extremely high solar radius at 0.00021 times sols.
We're gonna check out this black hole before heading out.
Body 2 has large deposits of nickel, chromium, manganese, and molybdenum. Space Whale has dropped to normal space close to star EOL Pro A-AH-162.
Question is, how hot is Space Whale gonna get? Free body problem? I love the heat panels on the side because it gets so hot it tries to output the heat. It's super hard sci-fi. Ooh. Like legit trying to figure stuff out. Alright, let's figure out where we're really going now. Let me figure out which way we want to plot our route here. We can head that way. Wolf's Eye Nebula. And Poseidon's Playground. So much math? Bro, if it works out, it works out. let's head towards Wolf's Eye. Why not? First stop on the Blue Tour. I mean, those are some of the best ones, though, to be honest, right? Oh. Well, damn. I mean, still. Hello, Narif. Bye, Narif. How you doing, buddy? Sup? How's it going, my dudes? Are we gonna be hot jumping into this black hole? Probably so, yeah. Probably so. But let's go for it anyways. Engage jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Deploy heatsink.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit hot.
Telemetry obtained.
Vectors.
Space Whale is in transit to the EOL Pro X-TDP-1
Light speed.
Caution. Neutron star detected. This is your first visit to this system.
How's everybody doing today?
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit.
17 jumps remaining. Fuel tanks are now at 95% capacity.
Affirmative.
Neutron star A is uncommon and notable, with an extremely high average density of well over 213 quadrillion
It's a
kilograms
rave
per
boy.
cubic meter.
Let's see what we got.
Lone Aura is remarkable, with an incredibly inclined orbit and an unusually high radius of around 2,500 kilometers. This body has high levels of tellurium.
I'm gonna say no complaints for me.
This body contains large deposits of arsenic.
An HMC. Nothing too crazy. Geosignals. That is going to be something we'll have to be careful with the big whale boy, as he is heavy, so landing on planets is a bit tough.
Lone Tua is a notable rocky body with an incredibly high surface temperature of nearly 743 Kelvin. This star system has every element that may be required to augment Space Whale's range. Exploration class, green.
Aw, space whale.
Frame shift drive boosted
Jump
by
range has been
400%.
increased.
What song is this? Outbreak by Fox Stevens. It's on Rocket League's soundtrack, apparently. Engage jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Telemetry obtained. Space Whale is en route to the EOL Pro KC-JC-5.
Frame shift engaged.
This is your first visit to the system.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels. Scanning now.
Lunacria is a notable rocky body with an extremely high surface temperature of over 818 Kelvin. 18 bodies remain to be scanned.
Alright, we're gonna grab some fuel. This thing likes to suck down fuel.
Space Whale is now fully refueled.
Damn, sure is pretty though. Fox Stevenson remix. So it was originally by Faint, but it's the Fox Stevenson remix. That's what it is.
Planet AB2 is a remarkable icy body with an incredibly large radius of over 15,000 kilometers and a pristine icy ring.
You got it? Awesome. Oh, where'd he go? Yo, my Discovery Scanner's been messing up lately. Like, it'll see it, and then it doesn't see it. Ooh, look, it's shiny. It is, it's kind of hoppy, too. I love it.
B4 is notable, with an extremely inclined orbit. Body B7 has large deposits of tellurium. Planet AB1 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine rocky and icy rings. This star system holds every element available from surface prospecting. Exploration class, Gold.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, and I dig it, Sam. Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Telemetry obtained.
Readying for system
Space Whale
jump
is in
now.
transit to the EOL from YF-PV.
Hyperspace velocity reached.
This is your first visit to the system.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2.
15 jumps to go.
Scanning now.
Star B is remarkable with an unusually low solar radius at 0.34 times sols and higher than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. 8 bodies remain to be scanned in this system. Fuel at maximum.
There we go. Thankfully, it stays cool enough that I can actually suck down fuel now. Before, that was an issue. Alright, we're going to go about 10C out, and then we're going to take a quick 2-5 minute break, something like that. Pisces. Okay. may have to give it a look as well. We do like talking about all the music here. We do that a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, we're out over here. This is fine. All right, boys. Be back in like... You know what you're trying to do? Quiet. It is ad time, Sam. But I'll be back here in a second. I gotta go get some breakfast. We're about halfway through the stream. I'm gonna go grab some noms real quick. I'll be right back.
How can I be so lonely?
Alright, guys. Welcome back. Did I miss anything fun? Bro, I love metal. I'm not gonna listen to it on stream. But bro, get me some good stuff. If she can sing, then let's go for it.
Moon A6 is a notable icy body with an unusually inclined orbit. Planet A5 is a notable icy body with an unusually high surface temperature of over 372 Kelvin.
Who's trying to do what? We're just talking about listening to your song, my dude. Also, no hate. Enjoy that drinky drink. If I didn't have to go to work and I wasn't trying to lose some weight, then I would be drinky drink too. Or they just get up and leave? Fair. Bro, I'm a music major, right? I will listen to a piece of crap all the way through. If it is. I mean, I appreciate all music.
Planet A1 is a notable water world with abundant liquid water at the surface. Planet A1 is a good candidate for mapping.
You know, 100%, I appreciate everything. I may not listen to everything, but I appreciate everything. Alright, let's see how well this thing orbits. We haven't messed with this bad boy yet. There's a nice triple internal view. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I will always enjoy. Alright, let's ping this one up. Ooh, there's an underview? Ooh, I like that.
Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A1 is a medium gravity water world. There is a thick argon-rich atmosphere with an average surface temperature of 218 Kelvin. All worthwhile bodies have been mapped.
Next system en route.
As you wish.
Engage jump.
As you wish.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Destination confirmed.
Navigation for
Space
next
Whale is heading
system.
to the EOL Pro ZB-NB23-39 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Alright, Space
14
Whale.
jumps left. Fuel levels now at 90%.
Scanning now.
I love you, Space Whale.
1 out of 30 bodies have been scanned here.
You gotta get nice and close, get this fuel.
Refuel.
It's the only thing. Since he's a big boy, he sucks it down. But that is fine. We're taking our time. It's not like we're on a rush to go explore.
Planet 2 is notable, with an incredibly large radius of over 12,500 kilometers and an extremely high surface temperature of well over 491 Kelvin.
Ooh, spicy.
Planet 1 is notable, with pristine metal rich and icy rings. Moon 1b is notable, with an unusually elliptical orbit. This body has high levels of carbon. Moon 1a is notable, with an unusually elongated orbit. Body 1a contains high levels of carbon. Planet 3 is remarkable, with an extremely high mass at over 526 times Earth's and a pristine icy ring. Body 3F contains large deposits of carbon.
That's also fair. You got a good point, Sam.
Body 3B has high levels of carbon. Body 3A has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Alright guys, remember,
Moon 3D is a notable icy body with an incredibly elliptical orbit.
if we
Body 3D
find
has high levels of carbon and selenium.
biosignals, or if we find an Earth-like world or something like that,
Moon 3E is notable, with an incredibly elongated orbit.
we can
This body
add
has large deposits of carbon.
those bobbleheads to our
Body
ship.
3C has high levels of sulfur, carbon, and
But they have to be
phosphorus.
unexplored. Otherwise, we don't get them.
Planet 7 is a notable icy body with an incredibly high mass at around 57.5 times Earth's and an extremely high radius of around 21,500 kilometers. Moon 7 is remarkable, with an incredibly inclined orbit and an incredibly large radius of well over 12,500 kilometers. Planet 4 is a notable Class 2 gas giant with a pristine icy ring. Body 4 has high levels of carbon and selenium.
Geos.
This body has high levels of carbon.
More geos. Alright, where are these other ones at? Where are they hiding? It's a little bit harder to find with all the stars. Oh, here we go.
Planet 6 is remarkable, with an extremely high mass at over 524 times Earth's and pristine metal rich in icy rings. This body contains high levels of carbon. Planet 5 is a notable Class 3 gas giant with a pristine rocky ring.
Those are some interesting words you've got there, Sam.
Body 5 has large deposits of carbon. Body 5C has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium. This system has every element that may be required to boost an explorer's range. Exploration class, green.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Telemetry obtained.
Entry guidance
Space
calculations complete.
POL Pro CL-FB
Maximum velocity engaged.
This is your first visit to the system.
Yo, I love folk mixes with metal. Interesting.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Fuel tanks at 90%.
Scanning now.
Alright, just a star. We'll just keep going. Honestly, I think it turns much better sideways than it does up and down, interestingly enough.
Refuel.
No, it's like good at an angle. You gotta angle this boy. Which makes sense, because then it's got like double the amount of thrusters. You'll push it in an angle.
Destination confirmed. Space Whale is traveling to the EOL from SY-2D5-9761 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Scanning now.
Bodies remain to be scanned.
50.
Maximum fuel. Planet B12 is a notable gas giant with ammonia-based life with a pristine metal-rich ring.
Pretty.
This body has large deposits of germanium. Moon B12F is a notable rocky body with an extremely oblong orbit. Moon B12E is notable, with an extremely oblong orbit.
There they are. What do we got? Another gas giant? Yep.
Planet B13 is notable, with a pristine icy ring.
Alright, we're scanning these up.
Body B13 has high levels of carbon and selenium.
B13. Whew.
Body B13B contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
There's a lot going on around
This
B.
body has high levels of carbon.
Now that's something interesting, Sam.
Body
I kinda like
B13B
stuff like that,
contains
though.
Large deposits of carbon.
Something that, like, nobody else does. It got, like, a weird niche.
Planet B14 is extraordinary, with an extremely high mass at nearly 11.5 times Earth's, an extremely high radius of well over 15,000 kilometers, an extremely high surface temperature of nearly 1,500 Kelvin, and a pristine icy ring.
Whew. It's got a lot of cool stuff. HMC. Dual orbiting HMCs.
This body has high levels of tellurium.
Asteroid boys, get those out of here. We got something else here, though. What is it? Where are you? There you are.
Body B1 has large deposits of chromium and manganese.
It's a geo site. I would love a bio site. You want to give me a bio?
Planet B8 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
We got a terraformable, boys. How far from the bubble am I? I'm out near Colonia, my dude. About, I believe, how far is it from Colonia? Oh no, I'll show you here in a second. Well, music will do that to you, Sam.
Planet B7 is notable, with terraformable conditions.
But yeah, we're out near Colonia right now, so I'll tell you here in light years in a second. Once I scan up this entire system, which we're still working on. Geos, give me some bios, please.
Moon A1 is interesting, with an extremely high radius of well over 3,500 kilometers and an incredibly high surface temperature of just over 752 Kelvin.
You know, it's not my thing, but I appreciate everybody's choices. If that is what you like, then you do the listen.
Moon A7 is notable, with an extremely high radius of well over 3,000 kilometers. Planet A7 is a notable high metal content world with an extremely high mass at 6.7 times Earth's and an unusually high radius of well over 10,000 kilometers. Body A9 contains large deposits of arsenic. This body has high levels of germanium. Body A90 has very high levels of tellurium at 1.5% and large deposits of germanium and arsenic.
It's a big system. Yo, classical while working is gold. I usually listen to classical or lo-fi, depending on how I feel.
Planet A8 is a notable gas giant with water-based life with pristine rocky and metal-rich rings. Body A8F has high levels of arsenic and tellurium. Body A8C contains very large deposits of tellurium at 1.5%. This body contains high levels of germanium and arsenic. This body contains large deposits of
Chopin? I love Chopin.
This system has every element that can be found on planetary surfaces. Exploration class, gold. Bodies B7 and B8 are good candidates for mapping.
B7 and B8, how far out are they? Well, it's not too bad. Alright, let me get lined up and I'll show you where we at. We are approximately 22,000 light years from Sol. So there's the bubble. And here's us over here. We're going straight up. Yeah, there's so many stars over here. It's wonderful, and the closer we get, the brighter it's gonna get. Like, the computer will actually die if we get in this close. Love it. Yo, I love those. Those are so good. I don't remember which one you're talking about, Sam, but I do love those. They're a good time. We're just gonna keep flying in this direction for a while. It was a big ship. To put in perspective how big the ship is, this is like one of the escape doors. You know those escape doors you have in airplanes? So it's pretty big. And say up here is where you sit. That's where we look out of. I love the black tinted glass on this one. It's like no see inside. Very nice. Oh no. That is good though. Don't know how I feel about the big thruster boys at the back. But we'll see. We'll see how we feel about it. They really do. They have time though. They don't just like freestyle it. They just kind of go for it. So that's why they've got those burns. But they're pretty sweet. All right. This is going to do its thing. I'm going to go make some tea. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this on like that. There you go, boys. See you in a few. That one is one of my favorites, my dude. All right, I got the tea going. we're getting closer. Alright, it's a 7 probe. Let's see if we can get it first try. Which way are we going to go? We're going to go up. We're probably going to go to the left, yeah. Nope, we're going to the right.
Mapping is finished.
First try.
Efficiency bonus granted. Planet B7 is a
It's as good as you remember.
high metal content world. This planet has high levels of active silicate lava flows. The super dense atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 746 Kelvin. Body B8 is also a good mapping candidate.
I am glad it's as good as you remember. Remember? I'm over here looking at the differences between having the effects on and off. He could actually get away with that, Sam. Like, I would be down for that. That'd actually be kind of funny. Did we not get it? Oh, we missed this side. Bro. Alright. There you go. That's unfortunate. I mean, we'll still get the efficiency bonus. It's just weird I didn't get it from the beginning.
Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet B8 is a medium gravity
Yeah, time machine and everything. That'd be perfect.
This planet has active silicate magma flows near the surface. Most prevalent in the super dense atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 730 Kelvin. You have mapped all worthwhile bodies.
Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
Engage jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Telemetry obtained. Space Whale is traveling to the EOL Pro BS-JB26-4 system. This is your first visit to the system. You have 11 jumps until arrival.
Affirmative.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One body remains to be scanned in this system. maximum fuel.
Alright, we got one body somewhere. Let's find out where it's at. It's a gas giant. No rings. What time do I have to go to work? I have to go in at noon my time. The stream's gonna be up for 1 more hour, and that's it. It's currently 9:20.
Planet 1 is notable, with an incredibly oblong orbit.
I would say, if you need to go to sleep, Sam, I'm not going to stop you, especially with midterms. Engage jump.
Executing now.
I can stream a little bit longer in the mornings now because of
Jump in progress.
Jumping to next
Space Whale
system.
is heading to the EOL.
Me not being
PD6
at work till later.
system. This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocols.
Oh, fair.
Features left. Fuel levels at 90%. Command
Scanning now.
I would say 1 o'clock is about when I was gonna, or 1 o'clock your time is about when I was gonna end, so that'll probably work out perfectly.
Similar class 5 round dwarfs with a rocky ring. 24 bodies remain to be scanned. Refuel.
Alright, I gotta go about 10 light years speed. Fair. You gotta do what you gotta do, my dude. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slow her down. What do we got? Asteroid boys, get them out of the way. We don't want them clogging up our scan here. Okay, nothing's hiding behind the star. First thing to check, which is good.
Planet 4 is remarkable, with an incredibly high mass at nearly 14 times Earth's, an extremely high radius of just over 16,000 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of over 566 Kelvin.
Fair.
Body 3D contains very high levels of arsenic at 2.7% and tellurium at 1.6%.
Got geos. There's my gas giant.
Planet 3 is notable, with pristine metallic and rocky rings. Body 3 contains high levels of tellurium. This body contains large deposits of germanium and arsenic. Body 2E contains high levels of arsenic.
Nothing to say about 2A. Okay. Sulfur boy. Yep, sulfur dioxide atmosphere. Yo, I'm interested if we can land on those in the future. That'll be fun.
This body has high levels of arsenic. Planet 2F is a notable rocky body with an unusually elongated orbit. This body has high levels of tellurium. Planet 2 Grams is a notable rocky body with an unusually elliptical orbit. Planet 5 is a remarkable icy body with an incredibly high mass at just over 53 times Earth's, an extremely high radius of around 21,500 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of nearly 576 Kelvin.
That's fair.
Moon 5 is an interesting icy body with an extremely inclined orbit. And
If you know you're gonna toss and turn, then might as well just
This body has large
stay up.
deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus.
I get like that sometimes. I mean, then again, I do that while I sleep anyways, just flip over forever, but, you know, it is how it is.
Planet 1 is a notable Class 2 gas giant with pristine metal-rich and rocky rings. Body 1b has high levels of arsenic. Body 1c has high levels of tellurium. Body 1e has high levels of tellurium. Moon 1f is a
Ooh.
notable icy body with a pristine rocky ring.
Look how small that little ring is. Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Telemetry obtained. Space Whale is en route to the EOL Pro PJ-DC-14-82 system. This is your first visit to this system. Fuel levels are now at 90%.
Scanning now.
One out of 21 bodies have been scanned. Space Whale is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Come on, space whale. Ugh. Yeah, not really, obviously. That would be real bad for you, but I get that. 100%. Just don't overthink it. Whenever I take tests, I always overthink it. Just go with whatever comes to your head first and go for it. It's a struggle, but I get that struggle. Speaks to the soul. I say I have we all have stuff we listen to go to sleep. Mine is really heavy music in my ears is what I listen to. I can't sleep, I force myself to sleep basically.
Body 4D has high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 4C contains high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 4A has large deposits of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon. Body 4E has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body 4F contains large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Whatever this track is, it's putting me to sleep.
Planet 3 is notable, with a pristine icy ring.
It's just like an intro to another track, though.
Planet 2 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine rocky and icy rings.
Okay, we're looking for a gas giant that has the other guys around it. Where are they at? It's a little bit, like I said, harder to find with these stars on the background now. Oop.
Moon 1E is a notable icy body with an extremely oblong orbit. This body contains large deposits of carbon. Moon 1D is a notable icy body with an extremely oblong orbit. Body 1D has large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body contains large deposits of carbon. Body 1B contains large deposits of sulfur,
Ooh.
carbon, and phosphorus.
That's like green. Interesting.
This body contains large deposits of carbon. Body 1F has high levels of carbon. This star system has every element that can be found from surface prospecting. Exploration class, Gold.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
I was like, are those fans? No, that's the hyperdrive spooling up. And then the side gets really hot.
Jump in progress. Space Whale is en route to the EOL Pro FJ-FP
Hyperspace
29
system
system.
engaged.
This is your first visit to this system.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
You have 8 jumps remaining.
Acknowledged.
I say everybody's got their own likes.
Refuel.
Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
Thank you.
You're welcome, of course.
Telemetry obtained.
Navigation
Space Whale is trapped
system.
into the EOL Pro JT-IA60-1 system. Arrival star is not scoopable. This is your first visit to this system.
What do we all know, Sam? What do we all know?
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
You have 7 jumps remaining.
Oop. Hello, brown dwarf.
Scanning now.
Engage jump.
Frame shift activated.
I don't know what I've been told. I know where you're going.
Telemetry obtained.
Readying for system
Space
jump
Whale is
now.
heading to the EOL Pro OE-CC 15-403 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit.
All right, we're gonna have to get a little bit of fuel. 3/4 impulse.
2 bodies have been scanned.
3/4 impulse engaging.
Oh wait, it's easier to orbit.
Space Whale is now at maximum fuel capacity.
Come on, space whale. Look at all those stars. Yeah, this is gonna get harder and harder to find out what we're scanning.
Planet A3 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with a pristine icy ring. Body A3C contains large deposits of carbon.
Yo, I love Old Green Day.
This body has high levels of carbon. Body A3 has high levels of carbon and selenium.
Was that was Geos? Yeah, making sure.
This body contains high levels of carbon.
You know, I don't know if it was the first one I ever bought, but it was definitely the one that I played the most back in the day. at least of that genre.
Planet A4 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with a pristine icy ring.
I say you guys are out of my league talking about music like this.
This body has high levels of carbon.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Telemetry obtained. Space Whale is en route to the EOL Pro QP-AC
Maximum velocity.
system.
Engage.
This is your first visit to the system.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
You have 5 jumps until arrival.
5 jumpy boys.
Affirmative.
Four out of 11 bodies have been scanned. Maximum fuel.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, these are hard to see. Whew.
Planet A2 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming.
Oh, got a terraformable. You said A2?
Lunate 5 is a notable rocky ice world with an incredibly inclined orbit. Body A2 is a recommended candidate for mapping.
Yo, I love music too. R&B? I guess that's fair if you're considering like the standard pop R&B. I've always been a jazz man myself, which is it's so random that I think it's good. But everybody, like you said, everybody has their own opinions. I don't listen to much metal unless I'm in the mood, so. Six probes.
Surface map is now finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A2 is a low-gravity terraformable high-metal content world. The super-thin atmosphere is composed mostly of sulfur dioxide with an average surface temperature of 277 Kelvin. All worthwhile bodies are now mapped.
I do agree to that. Some of that chill hop stuff can get pretty crazy. Especially when they add the sexy saxophone. Sam and I know about the sexy saxophone. Engage jump. Just kidding.
Engaging drive.
Well,
Cruise close to planet EOL Pro QP-AC
I guess that'll work.
16-105A2.
Do we want to guess a cool little picture because we dropped? Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
Yeah, sexy sax is everything. Okay, generic whale picture. Why not? Engage jump.
Preparing for jump.
Destination confirmed. Space Whale is traveling to the EOL Pro QU-AC 16-030 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Yeah, if you actually look up how crazy it is, especially some of my favorite ones do like random key changes and stuff.
You have 4 jumps until arrival. Fuel reserves
Pretty
now
good.
at 90%.
As you wish.
Star A is notable, with lower than average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light.
Like actual jazz stuff is it's pretty good. I don't know how many bodies we had. I wasn't paying attention. 2? Oh, we're good then. Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
This is true. And the best part is they'll do like borrowed tones, and then you're like, did they change key or are they just borrowing a whole bunch?
Jump in progress.
Entry guidance
Space Whale is heading
computations
to the EOL
complete.
Pro RJ-OD7-1073 system. Caution, neutron star detected.
Neutron.
This is your first visit to the system. You have 3 jumps left.
It's a Ravy boy.
Scanning now.
This neutron star is uncommon and notable, with an extremely high average density of well over 363 quadrillion kilograms per cubic meter. 1 out of 4 bodies have been scanned.
Yeah, it gets silly, Sam. It gets very silly very fast.
Moon 1 is a notable rocky body with an incredibly large radius of over 3,000 kilometers.
Alright, let's fill her up.
Frame shift drive
Jump
boosted by
range
400%.
boosted.
Also true. Yo, it's just silly. Engage jump.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Destination confirmed.
Vectors.
Space Whale is heading to the EOL Pro
interesting.
LC-MD8-1073
Hey.
system.
Good morning,
This
my
is your
dude.
first
How you
visit to
doing?
the system.
I'm doing pretty well. We're actually we got like 15 minutes left. We got to go get ready for work here soon. But you were able to catch us in the morning. Good to see you.
Jumps left. Fuel reserves at 80%.
Scanning now.
You know it. We're gonna fill her up. Come on, watch out for the solar flare.
Space Whale is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Come on, Space Whale. Alright, I wish... So I know you can pull up the panel right, top left. I wish there was a way to pull up a top right panel to see, like, all the stuff you just scanned. That way I don't have to slow down into Super Cruise and see what we're working with. Like, look, there's nothing here. I wish I remembered. I guess it's my memory I need to work on, yeah?
Telemetry obtained. Space Whale is heading to the EOL Pro WF-09-0703 system. Caution. Neutron star detected.
Neutron!
This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocols.
You have one jump left. Fuel
Hello,
tanks
little
are at
rave boy.
90%.
Acknowledged.
This neutron star is uncommon and notable, relative to similar class M neutron stars, with an extremely high average density of well over 386 quadrillion kilograms per cubic meter. 5 bodies remain to be scanned.
That's a lot of quadrillions.
Planet 5 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
Welp. It looks like we're chilling here for a bit while we terraform some stuff.
Planet 4 is notable, with potential for terraforming.
Which is perfect. That'll give us time to scan this up and then get ready to jump into the next system and end the streamy boy. Oh, look at that high metal content world. He's seen better days.
Planet 2 is a notable high metal content world with an unusually high radius of around 9,500 kilometers. Bodies 4 and 5 are good mapping candidates.
4 and 5. Alright, and let's grab some fuel while we're here. Hey! Thank you, my dude, for the follow. I do appreciate that. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, gosh. Do a fly around. Where's the bright boy? I'm gonna say you get so far away from him if you're not careful.
Frame shift drive
There we go.
is at 400%.
Activated.
You gotta go, but have a good stream. I appreciate it, my dude. We're gonna be ending here pretty shortly anyways, but good to see you. Good to see new faces. You have a great rest of your day. And don't worry, Sam. You can almost go to sleep, my dude. Not that I'm doing this for you, but you know, you gotta get ready for those midterms. I think we made a good choice swapping this out for the Phantom. Especially since we're going to be doing some inner exploring. This is it's going to be a nice ship. Look at all his little fins. Of course. Maybe smaller ones, yeah? Alright, we got a minute out. And now we kind of sit here and fly towards these terraformables at 40 times the speed of light. No problem. At least they're orbiting each other. Makes life easy. Can I? Oh, I can just move it around the cockpit. That's kind of cool, I guess. All right. This one is a 7 probe coming in. There it is, highlighted. And then we'll fly over to that one once we're done. There's a sexy saxophone. And ping it, ping it, ping it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're gonna shoot one up here. 4. We're probably gonna need to throw a 6th one on here. Yeah, the sax is where it's at. Come for the spaceship, stay for the saxophone. This is a big 7. Yeah, this is a big 7. This actually may need 7. Yeah, we'll pop one here as well. Oh, that didn't actually get it. Well, we're not going to get the efficiency bonus, but that's fine. This one was a little bit hard to get par.
Mapping is now complete. Planet 4 is a medium-gravity terraformable high-metal content world. Sensors detect active iron lava flows. Most prevalent in the super-dense atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 978 Kelvin. Body 5 is also a good candidate for mapping.
I think that's the first time I've missed an efficiency bonus while trying. Which is fine. We didn't have one bad scan. Alright, we're getting close. 6, another 7 probes. Come on. That looks good. These are some big sevens. You know, you're not wrong. Where am I going to get this other percentage? I may pop it right there. Come on, fall. We just need 3%. Nice.
Surface map is now finished. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 5 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. Sensors detect active iron lava flows. The super dense atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 964 Kelvin. All bodies of interest are now mapped.
Next system en route.
Next system en route.
Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
Destination confirmed. Space Whale is en route to the OSGAS 3AF-RE4-641 system. Caution. Neutron star detected.
Neutron.
This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
Neutron star A is uncommon and remarkable relative to similar class M neutron stars, with an unusually high solar mass of 2 times Sols and an extremely high average density of nearly 2,427 quadrillion kilograms per cubic meter. Frame shift drive
Boost
boosted by
activated.
400%.
Okay, there was a reason I came to this system. But what is that reason? Why did I show up here? Oh, we're right next to a nebula, that's what it is. Are we in the nebula? We are. Let's head over to this one. That's a brown dwarf. Are these all brown dwarfs out here? Yellow, orange. What about this one down here? Red dwarf. Alright. We'll go there. Maybe we can see it a little bit better. And then we will call it. Engage jump.
Faster than light drive charging now.
Destination confirmed.
Readying for system.
Space Whale is en route to the OSGAS 3AF-RE4-641
International
system.
Engage.
This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected. Scanning now.
Space whale is now fully refueled.
There's the nebula. Look at that. Looks much better from here. Alright, let's scan these stars up. Or not these stars, these little exo boys.
Body Eta has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Let's look at the system map and see we got 2 landables, or 4 landables rather. Nothing, 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 and nothing. So let's go. G's 0.3, 0.34, 3.1, tidally locked, tidally locked. Let's head up to this one. Is this really the song I think it is? I think it is. It sure is. Alright, our goal is going to be to land on here, see if we can get a nice view of the nebula. Alright, where's this nebula? There you are. Coming in a little bit fast though. We'll do a loop real quick. There's the nebula. I'm aiming for this crater here. Up in the green zone. We're gonna go for this one up here. It's got like a crater in the crater. That's kind of cool. Yo, you're back. Welcome back. I'm about to go to work, Matt, but good to see you. Welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too bad out there. We'll have to catch up sometime
Cruise close to planet OS
tomorrow, maybe?
EB39-1984. Flight mode engaged. OSGAS free EB39-1984 is a low-gravity world, at 31 centimos.
You're off till Thursday? Boy, you better believe it. Wednesday's not gonna work yet. Tomorrow, I work 12 to 8 tomorrow. I'll be able to stream in the morning, and tomorrow night as well. Power to shields.
Power diverted to shields.
It has been a good time, Sam. I'm about to land it and call it as well. I hope you get a good sleep. Good luck with midterms. I'm gonna get a shot of this bad boy on the surface. Got a new ship, Matt. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Okay, we gotta be careful. It's pretty heavy. I think it's flatter up over here. It's actually a pretty flat little planet, or at least up on this crater. Up here looks good. Lower down.
Touchdown on OSGAS free EB39-1984. Coordinates are minus 35.73 degrees latitude, minus 146.48 degrees longitude.
There she is. Picture and a half. Let's take a picture. There we go. Throw one of the buggies down.
SRB launched. SRB standing by for recovery.
Lights off. Ooh, it's very slidey. It almost looks like I have night vision on, but I don't. It's just the green of the planet. Nice. Well, I appreciate all you guys hanging out. We're going to call it there. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Let me get another one of these. There we go. Alright, boys. I'll see you next time. I appreciate you hanging out. Y'all have a great rest of your day.
Buggy standing by for recovery. SRB docked.
Goodbye, Commander.